I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. How you doing? How you doing? Hope all is well to all my big dogs, my subscribers and supporters, etc., etc. Huh? A lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Look forward to the live tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. Huh? Make sure you come rock and roll with Big SKOL. You hear? But let's get straight to the point. I got an article I will be getting into, but news is, rumors is, a lot of rumors, speculations going on, huh? But one of the major ones, one of the biggest decisions for the Vikings this offseason, what will they do with Sam Darnold? Well, rumor speculation has it that Sam Darnold will be out of there, which I think is the right move for the Vikings. No need to pay him all that guapino, 50 million a year. Give somebody else that problem, just like they did with Kirk. But Sam Darnold, no disrespect, respect the regular season he had. And even though it wasn't all on him, the atrocious losses the last 2 weeks of the season, huh? You hear me? At the end of the day, when it was time to play big time ball, time to ball out, put up or shut up, dog. He shut up. He shut up. He got quiet. You hear me? And once again, we know the O line was piss poor. Play calling was piss poor at times. KOC was piss poor at times. The list goes on. So, of course, it's not only Sam Darnold to blame, but he showed his true colors. He showed who he was, period. But like I said, no way you can put it all on Sam Darnold. I mean, look at the Super Bowl, prime example. Patrick Mahomes, he looked like a damn near average quarterback, huh? That's what happens. I don't care who your quarterback is. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, if they have no time to throw, no real protection, they can't do anything. Period. It starts in the trenches. It starts in the trenches. But the way Sam Darnold folded, the way he just couldn't stay calm under pressure, running back, getting sacks, huh? Having games where he's losing 82 yards plus on sacks, running backwards, holding the balls too long, missing wide open receivers, huh? Inaccurate. That's on Sam Darnold. That's on Sam Darnold, huh? In the last 2 weeks of the season, when you're supposed to be great, everything on the line, he didn't show up, dog, as the quarterback, huh? Straight up, I stand on that 10 toes down. So with that being said, Daniel Jones will be the backup to J.J. McCarthy. Daniel Jones will be Sam Darnold's replacement, allegedly. And we'll see how it all pans out. But the articles are heavy. The articles are heavy, huh? Definitely, dog. People are saying, pretty much guaranteeing Daniel Jones will be the Vikings' second string quarterback because we know JJ McCarthy is officially that guy, officially the one in charge, officially gonna get his fair chance like he asked for, huh? Heavy. Now he's officially gonna get the opportunity to prove it. Oh yeah, so a very exciting time. And Daniel Jones, he could be the perfect backup, bruh. 1A, 1B, etc., etc. We've seen what O'Connell does, what he can do when he has an adequate amount of time to work with a player, help develop him. You know what I'm talking about. You dig me, you get my drift. I hate to keep going back to it. Matter of fact, I don't. Because without KOC, Kirk Cousins wouldn't have got another big deal. He wouldn't have been able to commit another highway robbery, huh? You hear me? So shout out KOC. But KOC, him and Quasi know Sam Darnold is not worth it, dog. He is not worth it. You give Sam Darnold 50 mil, that's worse than the Vikings when they made the decision to sign Kirk when they first signed him, homie. Period, bruh. And Mike Zimmer didn't want him. Why? Because he knew who he was. He knew how he operated. Heavy, homie. Period, bro. Spent all that guapino and couldn't build a team around him because you was giving him paying him too much fucking money at the end of the day, huh? So let's not make the same mistake with Darnold. Let's not overpay Darnold. Get him up out of there. Let him kick rocks. He don't want to take a pay cut, play fair ball. He want to get his 50 mil a year. Cool. Let him go get it. But not in Minnesota. Not in Minnesota. Period. Heavy, bro, no matter how you want to look at it. Lean on JJ McCarthy, find out who he is or who is he ain't. Huh? I stand on that 10 toes down. That makes the most sense. Period. Let's dive into the article right here, man. Remember, once again, check in, come tap in, tune in to the live, come rock and roll with Big SKOL tomorrow night. Heavy, homie. A lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. You hear me? back at it. You hear me? Huh? Heavy. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw, man. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw. Believe that. Know that forever. Going to talk about the combine. Got players to talk about in the combine as well. Let's get into this article right here, man. Heavy SKOL Vikes, man. Very interesting offseason this will be, huh? You hear me? Vikings expected to sign embattled QB on bargain $13.3 million deal to pair with J.J. McCarthy. 13.3, not bad. For Daniel Jones, is that bad? Well, I wouldn't say so, dog. Period. According to insider Jeremy Fowler, the buzz coming out of the NFL scouting combine is good news for J.J. McCarthy's chances of being named the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings entering the 2025 season. While there's still time to place the franchise tag on current starter Sam Darnold and explore potential trades, Fowler doesn't see that happening. There's not much momentum coming out of the combine that the Vikings will franchise tag Darnold, who should have multiple suitors if available. Fowler reported Sunday morning for ESPN, the Giants, Raiders, and Titans are among the logical options. And I'm not totally discounting the Steelers here, not yet at least. You ask me, that's good news. That's good news for the Vikings, bro. And I'm glad that they're not talking or thinking about keeping Sam Darnold around. Once again, let somebody else overpay him. Yeah. So the fact that the Giants are interested, the Raiders are interested, Titans, etc., even possibly the Steelers, yeah, that means somebody is going to take him. Somebody will give him that guapino he is looking for, but it won't be the Vikings, homie, period. And I'm glad that they basically made their mind up. There's still some time left. Certain things can happen. We've seen weirder things happen, correct? But I would be very shocked and appalled if the Vikings decided to really pay Sam Darnold, even if they decided to franchise him, huh? My thing is, look, point blank, period here. Get him out of there. He did what he did his job, dog. Had him for a year. I guarantee he won't perform the same way or as well as he did under KOC, period, dog. A real quarterback whisperer's coach. Let him go. Ship him out. Let him go explore his options. It's time for the separation. Time for the separation, huh? This can't be a Kirk Cousins situation. You cannot keep this man around too long. It will have a negative impact on the squad, etc., etc. Once again, no disrespect to Sam Darnold, but he must go. You got J.J. McCarthy, build him, baby. Build him up. Bigger than ever. Right? If anybody can do it, it is KOC. This is hardly breaking news, as the Vikings were always highly unlikely to place a $40 million plus tag on Darnold for the 2025 season. Minnesota has its future at the position in place in the 22-year-old McCarthy. And if Darnold does indeed walk in free agency, Fowler expects Minnesota's top target to be a familiar face and former highly compensated number 6 overall draft pick. Fowler expects the Vikings to replace Darnold with pending free agent Daniel Jones, who would add a familiar veteran behind McCarthy in 25 at a fraction of the cost. Here's how he worded the report. And like you say, fraction of the cost. Right now it's about saving guapino, building your roster around J.J. McCarthy. The Vikings have the luxury of having a quarterback on a rookie contract. That's what they've been waiting for, what we've been waiting for, huh? They have the opportunity to build around him starting this offseason, free agency, draft, etc. You know what's up, bro. You know the 411, huh? But period, you shop cheap. Cheap though you can get with him. You hear me? Let Sam Darnold walk. People I've spoken to believe that's a real consideration for the team. As was told to me, McCarthy has already proven to the staff he's the franchise quarterback, but the team won't rush his timeline. They want the process to unfold organically. Whether he's ready now, in camp, or in a future year, Jones will be a potential bridge to that and a cheaper alternative to Darnold. Facts. And you saw what Kevin O'Connell did with Darnold. Think what he can do with Daniel Jones potentially. You know, what type of influence could he have on Daniel Jones, homie? Period, bruh. Daniel Jones is still a weapon. He can still run, still very mobile. Strong, big quarterback, huh? Heavy, bruh. Put into the right position, similar to Sam Darnold. Wow, what could he do? What type of season could he have? Could he explode on the scene, man? Stay aware, stay aware. Stay on the lookout for Daniel Jones coming through heavy. Jones, who got a $160 million extension from the Giants in 23, is projected to land a one-year deal this offseason in the range of $13.3 million per over the cap. The Vikings have more than enough cap space to pay a little extra than your typical NFL quarterback. Backup QB for Jones, who joined the team's practice squad in late November after being granted his release by New York. While Darnold had a fantastic season for the Vikings in 2024, prioritizing a one-year deal for Jones over what PFF projects to be a three-year deal worth around $124 million for Darnold makes sense. Based on Minnesota's slew of roster needs entering the new league year, cornerback Byron Murphy Jr., safety Cam Bynum, and running back Aaron Jones are among the team's most important pending free agents. And position groups like offensive guard and defensive tackle need to be bolstered or retooled. Facts. Period, man. That's the bottom line. You're not giving Sam Darnold no $124 million 3-year deal. You're setting yourself back and the whole team back. It would make no sense. It's time to build an O-line, as we know. Build the trenches up, dog. Bolster, and retool. Facts, no cap. Daniel Jones is far from the sexiest name on the market, coming off his brutal tenure with the Giants, but neither was Darnold at this time last offseason. Correct. It was the same thing with Darnold. Oh, why are the Vikings doing that? He's washed up. Too many questions. He is who he is. You hear me? He can't do this. He can't do that. He's a draft bust. And look what KOC did. The same thing could happen with Daniel Jones, because as far as the physical side, being a physical specimen, athleticism, Daniel Jones is more athletic than Sam Darnold, period, dog. Probably a more stronger arm than Sam Darnold. You hear me, dog? Athletic, mobile, huh? Yeah. Think about what KLC could potentially do. Heavy. There was a reason Coach Kevin O'Connell brought Jones to Minnesota after he cleared waivers last November. And if he saw enough to covet Jones' services as McCarthy's backup in 25, that should be enough for Vikings fans to rally around. Oh, no cap, you hear me, bro? And that's it for that article there. Oh, trust me, I'll be the first one to rally around. You hear me? Huh? I will be the first one to rally around and root for Jones and be cheering Jones on. Huh? Out of him and McCarthy, may the best man win the battle. Let him bang. Period. And if Daniel Jones is the one, if he is the starter, if he beats JJ McCarthy, then so be it. It is what it is, huh? Let the best men play. That's how you win championships. That's how championships are won. Yeah, heavy. Period. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Fire them comments up. Feedback is appreciated once again. Much appreciated, bro. Hey, you know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. I know it's been a minute, but tomorrow night, come rock and roll with Big SKOL. We got a lot to talk about, huh? Heavy. Big SKOL, VIKES, win, lose, or draw. Yeah.